So we've seen a lot of new things added to Duncan's game, putting the ball on the floor more. He's putting a ton of pressure on the rim, uh, passing ability, just a lot of different things in his game in general, aside from the 3-point shot. But there's been a kind of a shift this season in terms of his go-to move from beyond the arc, and I just kind of wanted to note it because I've seen it kind of to start the season, but I kind of wanted to get a bigger sample size on it. And yeah, he is really leaning into this certain move. So I just want to show this play specifically from last night, and we'll go through some more from throughout the season. So right here, you're just going to see Kyle come off a little pick and roll. There's help with the nail right here on him. You're going to see Duncan on the weak side just kind of sink. He's just going to sink to that corner. One of the things he's best at is watching him just this overall spacing. Like when he's always in the right spot beyond the arc. He knows when to sink. He knows when to sit on the ball and kind of stay with the ball a little bit. But right here, he sinks a little early, hits that corner right here. Closeout per usual. If Duncan Robinson's getting that shot right there, there's going to be a closeout flying out at him right here. So now it's a quick sidestep dribble and it's a shot. So maybe it looks a little normal. We're like, okay, we've seen that from Duncan before. But let's just look at some other reps throughout the season because we've seen this a lot right here. A Kyle Jimmy pick and roll. Kyle hits Jimmy right here. It's a really good pass from Jimmy to kind of get to that corner, pump fake, sidestep, quick three. Like it's just kind of it is muscle memory for him right now that he knows that there's going to be these strong closeouts, even though we've seen more stuff actually inside the arc probably than outside at the 3-point shot. But obviously the scouting report, especially now that he's starting, is screaming about kinds of closing out on this guy. So another one early in the season comes off this little end around pump fake, sidestep to the left, 3-point shot. It's kind of seeing it over and over. Now, this is where things get interesting. Miami's inbound play on a baseline is always going to be kind of right in front of you, just kind of a tough shot on this, either this short baseline, kind of a 2-point jumper or a 3-pointer. They just always run this same kind of action right here, though. Once again, even tougher to deal with as a defense because you know that shot's coming. You fly over for a quick closeout, sidestep for Duncan, and it's a 3. And then we go now to the Lakers game. I remember noting this play a lot from this game because it was a really big, I thought it was a really good skip pass by Tyler right here to get this over the top. Pump fake, sidestep, 3. And this one's a late shot clock one, which makes it even tougher because if you're a defense, you're saying, okay, he's definitely shooting this and getting this one up. And no, he still kind of knows the clock, gets the side, and ends up getting it off anyway. So then you get to this part of things. And this is kind of what I was wanting to get to was why are you falling for this shot fake so often and getting to it? It's because he can do stuff like this, where you get to a spot where he's just kind of running to the side and he's getting this shot off. This is a pretty clean look. But then I get to this one next against the Wizards where he comes off this same one that I just showed before of a kind of a baseline inbound off a screen, a little curl to the corner. And just watch this in full motion when he comes off this. This is just an absolute tough shot to get off. So when you have shots like that you're able to knock down, like, yeah, you as a defense, you're going to fall for that pump fake. But I just wanted to note this because I think we're kind of in the range of now finding a little go-to move for Duncan Robinson off the catch where he has a little bit more counters than we're used to. He can kind of pump fake and get to the rim, but he could also hit this sidestep that he seems really comfortable with.